It was funny. I was thinking of this Elvis song right now because I keep trying to fix this thing. It's just a painting, but it keeps getting, it keeps wiggling, you know. And I was like, well, I'm gonna do "Shoot the Dagger," all right. Maybe that'll stop him. And then I thought about this Elvis song where he's like, "Welcome to my world." And I'm like, "Welcome to my world." But last night I was talking about. Hold on, let me put this down. Let me get a sip. I was waiting. It hasn't frozen. Hey, what? Mm. Hold on. Let me put this down. So anyway, last night I was talking about how I went to a psychic. Things got crazy. This is years ago. Found out stepmom was involved in the cabal, working with mystic magic. I mean, stuff got weird. You know, it's just real. I'm not making this up. Stuff got weird. Hold on, let me fix this. It looks a little crooked, right? And so then I kind of started seeing things, and then I started seeing Dan Bongino finally talk about the left, the left, the left, and I'm like, yeah, dude, these people are doing this on purpose. Like they're out there manipulating society on purpose. They've been doing it, and that's what I saw. You know what I'm saying? They are a part of a cabal. This is really going on, Dan. It's happening, and now you guys are starting to see it. And it's like at first when you see it, it's like whoa, and then I'm like, oh, it's gonna get a little bit deeper than that, Dan. It's gonna get a little bit deeper. I was like, I'll put out some videos, but I really wanted to talk about like the three main things that I noticed that they use as an attack. There's three things, okay? And the first thing is that they want to make you believe that they don't exist, but they do. We have Black Lives Matters. How do they get these CRT in the schools? How do they do all these things? Because they have ground troops, okay? They can grab five young guys from Black Lives Matter that they brainwashed from the colleges and the schools with their CRT and say, hey, let's go get that guy. You know what I mean? They have an agenda. Look at this, and that's why what I did when I realized like I was under like an attack, and my stepmom admitted to me straight up. She's like, "Yeah, I'm part of like a group of people, which is basically part of a cabal, and I've delved in mystic magic. I'm like into witchery, Wicca, whatever you want to call it, and I've been affecting your life, your whole life." And I had to sit back and like digest it, and then I realized this is really happening. And I had to look at the fact that her and my dad had both spoiled my destiny. I don't know if it was a destiny, but my chances with the Chargers. Okay, I had a song and everything, and it kind of came to reality. And then I had to watch how they both went into the main office and screamed and yelled at the Chargers and ruined my destiny. And then the stepmom to admit it was her way of these people. With it, if you start to look into this cult stuff and this cabal stuff, they like to admit stuff to you first before they implement it. And then when she admitted, I have been part of a group of people that have been trying to destroy your life, she put me, that day I went and looked for an apartment. Next day she tried to get me into a fight with my dad. You know what I'm saying? And they were in on it. And then the very next day I moved out. I was like, I got to get out of here. Peace out, y'all. And then that's when I developed my plan to go out there and do what I did and get all the attention to see what the hell's going on. How deep does this rabbit hole goes? And it goes pretty deep. And it's finally to the point where society's waking up and realizing, holy crap, like these people are really doing this. Yeah, they're programming our youth, they're doing this, and it's coming out. So now I'm just laughing because that's why I did it. I did it to be able to see it for myself so I could look back at it now. And I want to give you the three things that they use, okay? And I'm going to use Cat Williams, okay? Well, first of all, they want to convince you that they don't exist. That's their biggest thing. To get over the perception to be like, this is real. Like, yeah, to hear your stepmom go, I'm part of this cabal. You know what I mean? Like, I definitely have worked with supernatural powers and witnessed things, stuff like that. That's the first hurdle, okay? The second hurdle is the one, and I want to use it, Cat Williams. Remember Cat? He was running around, all popular, and then when he got to a certain ceiling, he wanted to get through that, they stopped him. And he was yelling, oh, the Illuminati, the Illuminati, I'm trying to go down there. But yes, he hit it. And this is the second plan of attack. Drive you crazy, okay? And what they did with me is they used this Hawaiian woman that I had an attraction to and I had a love for, and I wrote songs about. I wrote a damn album about her. And for like a year, it was like Geico Caveman. It was like Hawaii, Hawaii, Hawaii. Everywhere I went, you could talk to my coworkers. You could talk to bartenders at the time that I'd hang out in the bars and stuff when I got off work. It was like Hawaii, 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 right? And then when I finally left my parents' house because they showed their true colors, it was like parents, got to go with your parents, got to be with your parents. So I'd go to a bar for a beer and I'd maybe have a conversation with somebody, and it was the same thing. So they would attack you like that again, repetitive. Basically the definition of insanity, just every night. And it's crazy to think, like, are they really out there like that? Yeah, they are. They are. It's BLM, okay? CRT. It's there now, okay? Get over it. Wake up to it. Wake up, smack, smack. Wake up to it. Dan Bongino's finally like, do not come here, leftists. You can see it now, okay? Yeah, they coordinate the homeless people. They coordinate the government to make sure that the homeless people make enough money so they can move them and do this. And they've invaded Austin. They've taken over San Francisco. They've gone to Portland. Yes, it's okay. It's there now. Now you guys can see it. This is why I'm making these videos, because I'm like, yeah, y'all can see it now. I have the evidence where I can point to it now. Now I'm like, yes, and yes. Like, that's why I'm making these videos. I didn't make them before. You're like, why is Mike making these videos? No, because it's here now. It's multiplied. It's not in the secrets anymore. It's not in the dark. It's not in the shadows. Excuse me. And so the second plan of attack is to drive you crazy. And that's what they did Cat Williams. And that's why you see him beating up a little 12-year-old in elementary school, because they just kept just a barrage, a constant barrage everywhere you went, man. You go to work and they're sitting there and they're just like, hey, man, Hawaii. You heard of Hawaii? And it's a joke. It's like 5 people, or it's like 2 people. And they go into a bar and they surround you and you don't know. You're just like, I'm trying to have a beer in a bar. And they're just like, let's go get him. There he is. All right, there he is. No, that's the dude. That's the dude that's been running around the stadium. Look at, that's the guy. There he is. Let's go get him. Okay, and then they go. I think it's funny, but I willingly put myself out there in the stadium and all these arenas to make sure that these people came to me. And instead of reacting like Cat Williams did, I cataloged it. And then I'd be like, okay. I had like a catalog. I'd be like, okay, all right. My stepmom's in on it. Okay, dad's probably in on it. Okay. That guy. That's how I looked at it. I didn't go crazy like Cat Williams. That's what happened. They want to put triggers on you. You know, they wanted me to hear Hawaii and go, oh, you're part of the, that's why you hear, you know, you got these people going crazy sometimes. That's how they get them. That's their second attack. Okay, so one, you don't believe it. It's a conspiracy theory. It's a conspiracy. And then you got the whole they drive you crazy, like the guy called caveman. You know, everywhere Hawaii, and then finally you're like, you go crazy like Cat Williams. Perfect example. I thought about this morning. I was like, I gotta do a live about this, because that's what happened to Cat. That's how they got you, Cat. That's how they got you, dog. See, but you got Saint Mike. You got your back. I'm harnessing your karma, and this is what you guys. I laugh about when you guys go. And I'm sorry, I'm gonna say humans now, because humans go, it's a spiritual attack, and you're like, what does that mean? You pray. No, I'm about to show you a spiritual attack. This is what this is all about to happen. I'm going to show you how to spiritually battle right now. You understand? You on the dig? Mikey about to show you. You see this guy right here? You see that? That's not a cape. That's a blanket. That's called awakening. And you know what's behind him? It's a demon. So when you wake and you grab that demon, okay? And he's usually got measuring skills. So you're testing the demons. And right now we have a cabal that is trying to run it all. And we can see it now. Okay. So the third attack is a psychic attack. Okay. And that's when one or more people can focus energy on you. Yeah, I've said this before in other videos. It's like when you look at somebody and you're staring at somebody, you're paying attention to somebody, and you look and you can feel their energy. It's like that, but weaponized. Okay. And they can do this, and they will do this. And if you feel this happening, you can look it up online. They have a lot of information about it. But the real thing is that they love crowds, they love bars, and this is why I would go to all the bars and go to the clubs, because I was and went to the stadium and did all that because I wanted them to come and attack me to see who the hell is involved in this, how many people are involved. And like I said, 90% of the people out there, I will always say this, are live and let live people, great people. It's just the 10%. It's the 1 or 2 people that come in and they get off on this stuff. It's my stepmom, and she's a straight bat out of hell anyway. So anyways, what they can do is they can focus energy on you and 1 or 2 more people. So if you do feel this, you'll feel a tightness in your chest. You feel kind of maybe an anxiety attack, and you just got to get up, stretch, and use your peripherals. Don't look around. Maybe move your position if you're in a bar, public place, to where you've got your back to the wall, and kind of use your phone and kind of use your peripherals and see if anybody's staring at you. You might be surprised. I've had people come into my job where I'd be at the bar and I'm like, feeling my chest. I'm like, man, what, I got gas and stuff? And I'm at work. I'm not even paying attention. And then I look in the little mirror, and I use mirrors all the time. So I look in the mirror and I see somebody in the restaurant, and they are just beaming me. So what I do is I start using the mirror and I'm like cleaning, and I'm like moving, and I just start seeing if they just keep moving and looking at me and stuff. And then all of a sudden, next thing I know, I'll just go into the restaurant, and be like, "You need anything? Everything's all good over here. Water's good, food good, everything's good." And then you see them kind of snap out of it. You're like, "Oh, okay." And then I go back, and then I use the mirror again. I don't just stare at them. And then if I start feeling it again, I'm like, "Okay." And I go back, and I'm like, "Hey, buddy, good. How's the weather? How's it going? What's going on?" You just annoy them, and before you know it, and once they understand that you understand, they disappear. They disappear. This is real. This is what's this is really going on around you, whether you know it or not. So these are the things, the 3 attacks they have. They don't have much after that. After that, they're just kind of like, "Oh man," they look like a bunch of kids that had what are those things? When you just you play football. I can't think about it right now. When you get those awards for just competing, oh, well, they competed. Everybody gets an award because y'all competed. And that's what happens. And so you got these little people that love. They just love it. It's kind of like, and I was thinking about it today. It's kind of like these people love to start the fire. I was thinking about it earlier too when I was thinking about the AutoZone in Minneapolis, I think it was. And you see the guy, he comes, he just smashes the windows, and they had already generated the Black Lives Matter and all the anger and all the hate. And the person came and he smashed up the AutoZone, and they have video of him. They're following him. They're like, "What are you doing, dude?" And he just smashed it up. These people are like pyrotechnics. They love to like start the fire, back away, and just watch the fire go. And that's what we're up against right now. And that's what they are. And that's what Dan Bongino is starting to see. He's like, "Please don't come to Florida. We're doing good. We love life." But no, dude, there is a full-on attack, a full-on organized attack of people. These homeless people are in on it too. They have them organized like crazy. And they're like, "Yo," they got like, it can only take 5 or 10 people to organize a couple hundred, because they're like, "Yo, man, you get this, $300, and you apply for this, and you apply for that." And that's why they have all these free things. That's why San Francisco is a hole right now, because they have invaded it, and they're trying to invade it, every other city, and they're working on it, and it is an attack, and we have to wake up to it and start combating it. And I'm giving you some arrows. Okay, so now what I want to do is, I said I was going to shoot the dagger, and I'm going to shoot it right now, because if you guys have looked at some of these people, like they say, why do these evil people give their plans out before they do it? It's a karmic thing. Okay, anybody involved in mystic magic or any type of mysticism knows that there is a karmic balance, right? And I know that too. And you go, "Mikey, why did you go out there and why did you do all that?" Because I was karma collecting. I wasn't doing it for giggles. I was doing it for karma collecting. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have Marilee White Romero's karma right here in the palm of my hand. That woman has done so much damage to my childhood. But nothing bad, but like, things could have went a lot different ways. Let's just put it that way. But I got her right here. And whatever she's connected to, whatever thing she said she was connected to, which I believe is an evil cabal, I've got her karma right here. And I just got her right here, okay? And then everybody who ever attacked me, I got your karma right here. It's like right here, I could taste it. Like, I could taste it like cherry pie. Just, that tastes good. So I got all this karma. So what you're going to do, you're going to talk about spiritual warfare. But you can only, I laugh because people go, "Oh, spiritual warfare, spiritual." You want to talk about spiritual warfare? One thing you can do is you can collect karma, and that's what I've done. And I have a ton. I have a weight of karma on my back, right? And I haven't used it, and I don't want to use it. I'm not going to use it like Cat. I'm not going to use it like the comedian Cat. I'm not going to use it like him, dog. I'm not going to go punch a 12-year-old. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm going to do right now, live on air, and post this video, is I'm going to take all my collected karma from all those silent attacks, all those series of unfortunate events that were real events, because if the cabal is going to do anything like Event 201, they have to tell you, they have to give you a precursor. That way they kind of feel free of any karma that can come their way, because they warned you. They warned you. It's kind of like when my stepmom was like, "Well, I'm part of a group of people that have been trying to destroy your life, but I'm a born-again Christian now, so I'm sorry." Like, no, Libby. No, Libby. That didn't clear you. I got your karma, and you're my direct link, like an IV to the eyeball, to the cabal. And after that, I went and I said, "Who else is involved?" And so I got a long list. And I'm not going to name that list right now. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this dude's dagger. I'm sure he's been wiggling and wobbling. Welcome to my world. Welcome to my world. It's my Elvis. So, Mikey, give me the dagger. Give me the dagger. I want it as a dart. So, I'm going to take the dagger right now, and all that karma from all those instances I collected, starting with Merrily White Romero from Bakersfield, White Lane family, because something going on in Bakersfield. I'm going to take this little Archangel Michael dagger right there, and I'm going to throw it right into the heart of the cabal. All right. And what I want the universe to do, or what I'm asking the universe to do, is to shoot that right in the heart of the cabal using all these plastic wires and all this astral light connection that we have, connectivity in the internet. And I want you to get the heart of the cabal, but not only that, I want you to, if you can, cut all the tentacles of the cabal we see all the tentacles. And if you can, start with Fauci. Can you cut those off? But not only cut them off in a humorous way. So like I said, this is the war of the whispers. We can all take that information and then pass it around and have fun with it. So that's how you wield karma. That's how you wield karmic energy. I captured all their karmic energy. All of you people that were a part of it. Look at me now. I captured your karma. Merrily White Romero, I got you right here. And see the yin and the yang back here? What the light is the dark. What is beneath is above, or whatever. You know, y'all get it. What is with the light is the dark. With the dawn is the it's the sunset. It's the yin and the yang. What goes around comes around, girly girl. So I relinquish all my karma from all those years of doing all that and suffering all that to the universe. And I ask you if you can do it in a very funny way to cause a series of unfortunate events for this cabal that is trying to control us all. That, my friend, is spiritual warfare. And that is how you fire back, using spiritual tactics. It's called harnessing karma and giving it to the universe. I'm not going to hit you like Cat Williams. I'm not going to punch a 12-year-old. I'm going to observe you, collect your karma, have it right here, carry it like a ton of bricks for years, and when the time comes, when I see the triggers, when I see Dan Bongino getting it and starting to kind of like get it, like you see the left, you see him, you see how they're destroying stuff on purpose, you see what they're doing, yes, you see how they're moving the homeless people around like soldiers. Okay, okay. Now it's time for Mikey to fire back. All right. Anyways, there's a reason why this dude is moving all around behind me, because he wanted me to he wanted me to shoot the dagger. So I shot the dagger, Mikey. Calm down. The people are waking up. All right, well, that's my 2 cents. I just laugh at y'all when you go spiritual warfare. It's a spiritual warfare. What does that mean? Pray? I guess you pray. No. Get involved. Get out there. Start protesting. Get out there and start spreading information. All right? I already collected these people's karma. I just released it. And now it's going to start unfolding over the summer. I told you it's going to get hot. You know, I had to sit back for a few years and just observe everything. I collected it. Now's the time to release it. But I had to wait for y'all to wake up. So everybody needs to start waking up. And that's why my boy over here got a blanket on, because he's waiting for y'all to wake up. And now he sees you waking up. And so now we had to shoot the dagger. So now the dagger's been shot. So now it's in the universe's hands. I ain't got to do nothing else but sleep and eat Chinese food. So life is good. Peace out.